NappyNikki here. Today I'm finally going to do the engagement tag. I've been procrastinating and I've been putting this off too long, but I'm so excited that I get to share my little story with you guys about getting engaged, and I'm so excited. And I have the questions on my phone here, so if you see me looking down, I'll try to make sure I like put it here or something so I can see you guys correctly. Yeah, so we'll get this started, okay? Question number 1 says, how old were you when you got engaged? I was 26. It wasn't that long ago. Number 2, do you remember the date? Yes, it was September 16th, 2014. It was my fiance's birthday, actually. Next question is, were you surprised? Yes. And I was surprised because it was his birthday, like I said, and like I didn't expect for him to do something like that for me on his day, and it was just really sweet, and I was just like ready to come home and like have a nice little dinner for his birthday. When I got there, it was completely surprised. Number 4, how did it happen? So he had stayed home, he had took off work, and once I was taking the public transportation back home, took a while, and once I got home, there was a little note on the door, and it said, tonight we're gonna have like a special dinner for us and for my birthday, so when you come in, just like, so come in. So I opened the door, and then it's like, first of all, the apartment was clean, so that was a sign that something was going on, and there were like rose petals all over the floor, and he was like sitting there with my vlog camera, and I was just like, what's going on? Like, I don't know what's going on. And like so there were like steps to everything, and at the front door it was a note like, go take a shower, go get cleaned up, you know, everything. And then after that it was a note leading me to the bedroom with clothes he had picked out. After that it was a note leading me to like my vanity table, to like, if you want to put on makeup, do that. And then another note to go back to the dinner table, and there was like, the music was playing, and like I said, the apartment was clean. And so it was like really romantic, but I didn't know, like I wasn't thinking that at all. And so once we got to the table, we were eating dinner, and like he cooked my favorite food, or he got my favorite food, and like, so the night had gone on, and I just had a brain fart just now. Oh yeah, so then he brings out the dessert, like the chocolates. It's inside the chocolates, there's a cute little note that he wrote to me, and I thought that was really sweet. I think I have the note, actually. Do I have it in here? Okay, I don't have the note. I thought I had it in my drawer. So the sweet little note, and I was like, oh, that's so sweet, da, 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 da. And so the whole time I'm just like enjoying the moment. I'm not really trying to foresee what's gonna happen. And then I noticed he puts like the tripod right in front of us where we're eating, and then I kind of got suspicious, but I was really like, this is not gonna happen. Like, I just don't like to expect things like that, because I just feel like you should just let it happen. And so he brings out this bag, this like little gift bag, and it has like more chocolates in it, and it has a card on top, and it's like, says like, I'm so thankful to have you in my life, you know, thank you for all the birthday gifts, because we had celebrated his birthday, I think like the previous weekend. So he was like, thank you for all my birthday gifts and everything you've done, but what I really like for you is to be my fiance, or like, yeah, what gift I really want is for you to be my fiance. So I'm reading it, and I'm just like, wait, what? Like what? And next thing I know, he's like down on one knee. I'm just like, oh my gosh, and I'm hysterically laughing the entire time because I have no idea of what to do or how to react, because you see in movies and it's like the girl is crying and she's like boo-hooing, and I'm so uncomfortable because I just didn't see it coming. I'm happy, but I'm also uncomfortable. Oh, it was too much, but it was super sweet, and also really sweet of him to do it on his birthday, so I thought that was really nice. Let's see. Number 5, what does your ring look like? It is so cute. Let me show you guys. That is my ring. I don't know, is the glare kind of messing it up? I'll show a better picture. I don't know anything about rings or diamonds or anything, but I like the fact that he knows that I don't wear a lot of like, I don't wear a lot of jewelry on my hands. And I'm not a real big fan of like those gigantic rings anyway, but I think this one's so beautiful. It's the perfect size for me. It's just the perfect type of ring. So super cute. Who was the first person you told? I think I called my mom first. I think I did. I think I called my mom first because he recorded that whole day, and so a part of it, he recorded calling her and asking her for permission. So I was just like, I have to call my mom, I have to call my mom. So I called her first, and then I called my cousin, who's also like my best friend. So I definitely called my mama first. Next question, last question is, no, number 7, how long were you engaged? Well, we're still engaged, we're not married yet. And so September, October, November, December, January. We've technically only been engaged for like 4 months. So not that long, and it's still very fresh, and there's, you know, still a lot to learn. And people are already asking wedding questions and like all these overwhelming things, but we've only been engaged for 4 months, so we have plenty of time to do the things we need to, you know, to plan for an actual wedding ceremony and all those things. So number 8, if you knew then what you know now, what would you have done differently during your engagement? I don't think I would have done anything differently because I didn't know it was happening. I had no control over it. Like, I think it was done in the way that he wanted it to be done, and I'm hoping that my response is what he wanted my response to be. But yeah, I wouldn't have done anything differently. I thought it was very nice and organic, and I thought it was perfect. Now the last question. What advice would you give engaged couples today? I don't know. What advice should I give myself? Oh, okay. So one piece of advice I would give engaged couples is, especially women, do not let friends or family get you overly excited about planning, about starting, like going to grab, if it's not you, but going to grab like wedding planning books or bridal magazines, because it's so fresh. And I got so overwhelmed, and we had like within the first couple of weeks, like we had a lot of conversations, or not arguments, but like a lot of conversations that were just way too stressful for how soon it was, and we really need to just enjoy it and just have fun and celebrate with our friends and family. So I would definitely tell the ladies not to, don't get too overwhelmed so quickly, especially if it's not on your own doing. And my other piece of advice would be to the guys. This is a girl's, especially if you're a girl like me, you probably never dreamed that you would ever get married. Like, this is your dream, and I feel like men are not as sensitive as women, and so they don't understand why certain things are more important and why it's exciting for them, or more exciting for them. So I would definitely tell guys, like, let your fiance, let her enjoy it. You know, if she wants to have an engagement party or dinner or something just to celebrate with people, let her do that. Let her feel free to be happy for what she's experiencing, because it's gonna come at her, and she wants to be able to be receptive to all the questions and conversations that people want to have, and she, you know, she just wants to have fun. That's just basically what it is. Nobody wants to feel like they have to, you know, have their mouths closed about the whole thing, or feel like that they can't, you know, enjoy it for what it is. So, and keep an open mind, you know, to everything and all that stuff. We're obviously still in the midst of planning and all those details, so yeah, just have fun with it. So I think that is all my questions. Those are all my questions. There are only 9 questions. I'll be sure to put those down below. If anyone is watching this and you are engaged or married, you are tagged to do this video. Be sure to like, give this video a thumbs up, and share with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe. If you guys have any more questions for me, I will be happy to answer them down below. Thanks guys. Bye.